6 reasons men always come back. When men reappear months after things ended, it may be quite confusing. Let's try to interpret his actions and determine what's going on. Here are 6 reasons why he may have reappeared after a long absence. 1. They are unable to accept that you have moved on. I'd want to ask you a question. How did you deal with the breakup? Did you bombard him with text messages? Did you call him frequently and show your longing for him? Did you cry a lot? Or perhaps you simply accepted his absence from your life and moved on. And right now, you're living the life you already deserved and have begun to achieve your goals. You're happy. This may sound familiar to you. If this is the case, your man can't handle that you have moved on. Although it can seem unreasonable, one of the most frequent reasons why men return is because of this. Unbelievably, most guys just find it difficult to comprehend that their ex-girlfriends may enjoy happier lives without them. They are so invested in keeping you in their lives that they want to make sure you never move on. Therefore, if you see signs that your man is coming back, it's possible that he's entirely obsessed on you and wants to keep you from ever moving on. 2. They're just cruising for sex and your number came up. Men returning for sex alone is among the most frequent motives for returning weeks or months later. They slept with you or dated you for a few weeks, and now that they're feeling frisky, they've noticed you again. I'd want to say that's oversimplified or extremely uncommon, but we all know that's not the case. Keep in mind that it might not go much deeper than the surface if you're dealing with a man who turned into a ghost and is now fully transformed into a zombie. He wants to use you more and has already contacted the rest of his possible connections. Hey, what's up? I don't blame you if you're disgusted. I can tell you that the likelihood is low that a player who is only seeking adventure will encounter something more serious. Nevertheless, everything is possible. 3. He acknowledges that abandoning you was a mistake. If your ex-boyfriend acknowledges that he was wrong to let you go, whether through social media posts, word of mouth, or direct communication with you, it's likely that he will return to your life in the future. He most certainly understands that he made a mistake by acting quickly or angrily, and he wants a second chance to make things. If you were in a long-distance relationship, he could even have been annoyed and frustrated. He wants you to know he didn't mean it, whatever the reason. 4. He's unsure about what he wants. You've been dating a guy who makes you happy, and you start calling him your boyfriend because of how well your relationship is going. He suddenly becomes busy and stops returning your calls and texts for 3 weeks. Then a few months pass by, he shows up again, acting as though you two are still dating after you've recovered from your shock and accepted it. However, why did he first leave? Men frequently return after ghosting because they became anxious about how quickly the relationship was developing. He is still unsure if you are the one for him or if you are only destined to be friends. 5. He's been working on himself. After a breakup, many guys use the grief of the relationship's ending as motivation to do better. If the breakup helped your ex understand it was a mistake for him to leave you or break your heart, he may now be striving to improve himself as a person. Many healthy relationships have ups and downs, and the next up following it down is why men return months later after they focus on themselves. It may be beautiful if you're prepared to establish some limits and welcome him back into your life. Everyone makes mistakes, but how they respond to them defines who they are as a person. 6. He needs to boost his ego. Another reason why guys may return months after leaving is to get a temporary ego boost. He misses the way you made him feel in the relationship, whether it was jealousy from his friends or just the high he had during sex with you. Try to recall the proportion of give to take you experienced when dating him when he returns. Did he simply take your love in all its manifestations without returning it? It would be wiser to let him leave if he displayed no evidence of progress or self-awareness. You should now have a clearer understanding of why men keep coming back. When he comes back, if you want to make sure he will not pull back again, or if you want to get your ex back even if he is completely ignoring you, we have listed 2 best dating and relationship courses in the video description. Don't forget to check them as well. Thanks for watching.